grumpy dog this morning. We have cleared out the dining room and we've cleared out the drawing room and the spare bedrooms.
And the spare bedrooms.
So basically we've...
Lovely little dog.
The project got heavily delayed because we had too much stuff, basically.
Everything was a massive delay, so beds and things were going to take 12 weeks. And when we first moved in, we obviously did not understand or comprehend how long renovation would take. So I was like, well, we need to order all the spare beds and we need to get all the mattresses and side tables and everything for all of the rooms, because I assumed that we would be able to do some of them in 12 weeks, which obviously was a massive over-exaggeration. And we couldn't, and then we ended up with loads and loads of furniture that we had been stressed about time delays, when actually in reality, we didn't need to be stressed at all.
But now, the electrician has finished in the front spare bedroom, as in the ring is in and everything is like in place, same with the lights. So that room has now been designated final project room. The end room, everything we have in the house is going in that room. So we are left with...
That's our dining room.
Dining room. Oh, come on then, let's move.
We're back.
And then up here is the storage room. Huzzah!
So much stuff.
So stuff is everywhere. And then this room is, the final few bits in here are going in the storage room today, and then we are starting on this room, which is the spare bedroom.
You probably remember when we first moved in, this was the room that we were sleeping in. So we used to have our mattress on the floor here, and we had our bedside tables, didn't we? Because they used to, so we had our bedside tables. And there used to be a wardrobe here, which is where we used to store all of our clothes. But that was it, so...
And then it was the TV room, temporary TV room.
Yeah, so we had
the sofa
in here, and the TV was here. And now obviously it's actually becoming the spare bedroom, which is exciting. Our plans for this room, it's quite small, so I find it a bit of an awkward room, but actually since we've removed this wardrobe, it has made it a lot bigger, which is great. And we'll be taking off this. In this house I have all these weird things around. I don't know why they've put them in. It's just literally like a piece of timber that they...
It's just like a radiator shelf, but I mean...
It's really random. They're everywhere.
I don't like it. It must...
And they take up so much space, and it's just so unnecessary. So when that goes, it will add a lot more room. We're obviously going to be replacing the window, because honestly I wouldn't be surprised if this just collapses one day. These hideous shutters are going.
I'm going to rip them off today.
Yeah, they're just awful, aren't they? Sorry. But anyway, plans for this room is, bed is obviously going to stay kind of in the spot it is, because we've got all the electrics put in now and stuff for that, so that'd be great. This wall we're going to wallpaper. I'm thinking something quite neutral, but with a little bit of flowers, but not too like grandma-ish. Don't know. I've got a few samples I need to order. And then the rest of the room is either going to be painted all white flower and ball, or maybe pavilion grey.
Ooh.
That might be quite nice, mightn't it? Yeah, and then we've actually got the bed. The bed was one of the things that we rushed to order, and now it's just been sitting in storage for months. So we've got the bed, we need to get some side tables, and then I think we're either going to get a chest of drawers or a wardrobe over there. Carpet on the floor, yeah, I wanted to do carpet in the spare bedrooms. I think it's a lot cozier, and also it's a lot less expensive than Cardine, which we have in our room and everywhere else in the house, and they don't really need Cardine in the spare bedroom. So carpet on the floor.
But it just makes it cozy as well,
doesn't it?
Makes it
cozy, yeah. I just really want it to be nice and cozy for when we have people to stay. We've been like inundated with people asking us when they're going to be able to stay. Recently, over summer, lots of people wanted to stay, and I was like, well, this is your spare bedroom. My best friend actually, bless her, she stayed with us, what was it, like 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago, she slept. We put a mattress there and she just slept there.
And she slept on here, and she's so easygoing, she didn't care, but I felt really guilty. I was like, oh my god, it's awful, I can't let anybody else do that. So yeah, and then obviously we had Dan's brother staying with us throughout summer because he had a summer job, but he didn't sleep in here. He actually slept in the TV room, so we really rushed to get that done to make sure that he had like a nice room to sleep in. Otherwise it would have been this, and that wouldn't have been good. But anyway,
plan for today is you wallpaper stripping.
Woohoo! What else am I good for?
And so you're going to do the wallpaper stripping, and I am going to do taking off all the remaining skirting boards, this shelf, sort the radiator out, fill some of these holes and cracks and crevices, and just really just get ready to
go to town.
Paint?
Yeah, I need to decide now. I've kind of thought about doing it.
We're not too far off paint, really.
No, we're not, because once we've removed this and this, then we can paint. We're obviously not removing this wallpaper because Errol is just going to wallpaper over it, isn't he?
He is, that's just going to be wallpapered.
Yeah,
so that's at the moment, it's just lining paper on there, so he just
well, actually, then I'm going to, sorry, just thinking now, I'm going to order those wallpaper samples today because I need to decide what colour to paint, but the only time I can do that is when I've seen what wallpaper I want to put on the wall. So.
Anyway, so, time to wallpaper strip.
Yay! What are we doing today?
We are filling pretty much every single crack and crevice we have on the walls.
Which is everywhere.
Because we don't want to replaster.
Nope, we don't. So as you can see, probably on this wall, this is all filler, 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 filler everywhere. Dan's about to fill this little
So basically,
sucker here.
the plan is to fill what we can see right now. Then we're going to sand. Then we're going to prime. And then once it's all primed, we will go over again. To fill any more indents, lines, cracks, crevices, anything that basically doesn't look very good.
Pretty much. We are also very against the clock because we're having our carpet fitted on Tuesday and today is Wednesday, so we have less than a week to get all of these walls painted. Well, not this wall, because that's getting wallpapered, that wall, which is fine. But all the other walls are we need to paint them and get them ready, because the last thing we obviously want to do is have our carpet installed and then decide to paint the walls, because that's silly, isn't it? And in all honesty, we didn't realise how quickly the carpet would be done. We're very used to things, you know, being on backlog and things being delayed because of COVID and lockdowns and all that sort of stuff means obviously everything is delayed. But the carpet company we're going for are obviously brilliant and are managing to get it done for us on Tuesday, which is great. But at the same time, now we are stressed. So we're gonna have to work every day, Saturday and Sunday included, to get this room done. And then fingers crossed, well, there is no fingers crossed, we have to get it done by Tuesday. So whether that means working through the night, we're gonna find out. The wallpaper stripper is heating up. We've got a tiny bit more wallpaper to get off and then we are good to go. Right.
have this triangle thing coming up into the ceiling, and essentially we wanted cornicing, but there's no real way to have the cornicing with this thing here, and we've been advised not to take it down because there's a soil stack behind it, and not soil stack, just like waste pipe. So basically we were like, how the hell do we hide this thing because it's so ugly. Also, Talia wants wallpaper on this wall, and as you can see here, it's just creating that divide that just is so obvious. So what we are going to do is, this is a dado rail. The dado rail is going to sit there. The ceiling is going to be painted white, and that is going to continue down to here. So this is all going to be white, and then the dado rail is going to be the divider between that and the wallpaper, and we're doing this all the way around the room.
All the way around the room.
So on the other walls we're having, what's the colour we're having? Pavilion grey.
Pavilion grey.
So we're having pavilion grey.
All the way around. Essentially.
And then on the wallpaper here we're having something, but basically they're taking way too long. So we're going to go to another store today and find some more.
Yeah, we ordered some samples from a website, and the samples have taken over a week to arrive, so...
And that's just samples?
And that's just samples, so I'm boycotting them and I'm just going to go.
So what we're doing now is, again, we're taking the big spirit level and I'm just drawing this line all the way around the room so we have our guide. And that's it.
And that's it.
Okay, so good morning. It is Monday, and we've got a busy day because we're finishing everything off for the carpet being laid tomorrow. So back at the door is my to-do list. So essentially, let me just run through this list for today because it is 9 o'clock now, and I really don't want to be in this till late. Okay, so I've done another bit of sanding, and I've just washed the walls with sugar soap, so they're ready to be painted. So I'm going to paint now along the top and the ceiling first. So that's a better indicator where this line is here. So all along the top in white, and then when that's drying, then I will paint the walls pavilion grey. After that, so that's all drying, floorboards coming up, and my first stint of plumbing work on this project is about to happen. So I'm going to put in the plumbing for the radiator. So essentially what needs to happen is the radiator is here, and you can see where the old stuff is. It's too wide, so everything needs to be reduced down. Then after that, all the floorboards coming up, so then I'll have the insulation down, and floorboards back, second coat of pavilion grey once that's dried, skirting, the dado rail, architrave, and hopefully everything will be done and dusted by the end of the day, hopefully, so we'll see. But I'm gonna put this on charge, and then I'm gonna bring it back up and we'll do just record the whole day. So this is what the room looks like this morning. Hey buddy, are you ready to see the spare bedroom? Yeah? Are you ready? Go on then.
The spare bedroom is Bourbon's bedroom.
It's Bourbon's
Claimed
bedroom.
it as his own.
Go on then, in you go.
It's finished.
In you go. Well, okay, he's not going. But so a few weeks have passed since we did the last clip. We just got so distracted and so busy. It was hectic, but here it is. Here's the reveal. Here is the finished product of what we've done, and I hope you like it. It's not fully finished. There are a few things to change, like a tree, but we're getting there.
Like a tree.
Like a tree, but we're getting there. Oh, there we go. All right.
Carpet is, unfortunately we can't remember the name of it, but we are going to get it because we are having it throughout the other rooms in the house. But as you can see, if you come down, we've got a really big loop. It's either a big loop or a big pile, I can't remember, or it is a loop.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a loop.
And we kind of wanted it to be quite natural, quite textured. We didn't want it to be as comfy as they are, like those super fluffy, soft ones. Saying that though, this is still really soft, like it's actually lovely to walk on.
It's wool.
And yeah, it's wool, so that is what we went for. It's in like a nice beige colour, not too pale cream, but beige enough for a bit of contrast. So that's what we decided on with the carpet. Also really hard wearing as well. We didn't want to, I mean, we've got the dog and he's annoying, so we didn't want it to have to be replaced really soon. So that's the carpet. What else can we talk about? The walls, obviously, on the walls.
Pavilion grey. He's so excitable.
So excited.
Yeah, pavilion grey on the walls, and obviously how we dropped it, and there's that V thing, which is all hidden now.
We've got a little bit of sanding to do.
There's a bit.
Yeah.
There's still a bit, but it's not as bad. And then obviously with the wallpapering.
Yes, so the wallpapering, it's funny, when we did originally paint the room, I think even we might have got it on film, we were undecided on whether we wanted to actually put the wallpaper up, because we bought the wallpaper, then painted the room, then the room was looking very grey, and Dan and I didn't want a specifically grey room, and obviously the wallpaper is predominantly grey, but actually we decided to go for it anyway. We couldn't really be bothered to faff around with anything else, and I think it works really well. We really love it. We think it adds such like a personal element to the room, something a bit different. Yeah, we really love it. I love our little secret hidden leopards in here. There are 3 throughout the thing that you have to kind of look for, but I really love it. I think it works really well. Our bed is from John Lewis, and it was really inexpensive, and it's actually really comfy. At some point, the reason we went for quite a like kind of bog standard bed is because I do really want to reupholster the headboard at some point. Obviously not now, because I have 1,000,001 things to do with this house, so upholstery is not at the top of my list. But when things have died down, upholstery is going to be a big thing. So I'd love to get some beautiful fabric for this and just redo it. I think it would make such a different kind of like element, and try and tie it in with our wallpaper, but that's for another day. And then pillows are from a small company called Sewn by Bee, and this one's from Neptune. They look a bit messy right now because the dog, like I said earlier, has claimed this as his bedroom, so he just sleeps.
Have you? What are you doing?
On here.
Chewing that tail.
Ruins my beautiful bed setting. And then this throw is actually from Zara Home. And originally we bought this for the kitchen, and I didn't know what to do with it because obviously we ended up having to take out the kitchen window seat, which is where it was, but since we got this, which has yellow in it, it works really well.
It does. Okay. Then we got the furniture from Charles Ted. No, we didn't. It's from, where's
Charles
it from?
Ted.
It's from Charles Ted. Apparently. Just a nice colour that goes with the room, and obviously then we've got our paintings and more paintings that needs to go on the wall. And they've obviously got the gold elements in them, which sort of tie in with our switches and gold theme throughout the house. This tree obviously is what I was on about. It is not staying. It's basically hiding my shoddy plasterwork. It's not that bad. I notice it. If you, it's one of those things that if you didn't know it's there, you wouldn't notice it, but I do. So it's here hiding it, and we're gonna get something to replace that soon. But yeah, that's about it, really, isn't it?
That's about it. Yeah. The only thing I think people may. It's just underneath, underneath the window. We just need to repaint this. We obviously had the window replaced.
It's nice and double glazed.
Yeah, nicely double glazed. A lot better than what was here before. So we will be obviously fixing the mess and things underneath, and obviously popping a blind on there too. But at some point, it's not important right now.
But yeah. I think we've done really well.
I think we've done really well. We wanted it to be very special for when our guests come to stay. We didn't want to just kind of do like a very standard spare room with like a bed and painted walls and stuff. We really wanted it to be, like I said, like extra special for when our guests come to stay. So I really hope that when we do finally have guests come over, which actually will be quite soon, won't it?
Depends. Always depends on COVID, doesn't it, dog?
It does, but hopefully soon, and hopefully then they'll never want to leave.
Yeah, we think it's quite homely in here, and
really
it's
homely.
cozy, and there's obviously still bits to do, but I mean they won't know, and I'm one of those. But yeah, so we hope you like it. We hope you think it is a transformation. I mean, at the start of this vlog it was, well, derelict, and then now it's like this, and it literally has taken a couple of weeks, and it really came together really quickly, to be honest, really quickly. Playing with the dog. Anyways, I hope you like it. Yeah, so please like and subscribe. We're about halfway through the project now, so there's plenty more still to come. We're uploading quite a lot at the moment. We've got a backlog of stuff to upload. So bye.